Episode 8. The Alpha decided whether they let you join, cast you out, or killed you. Abby and I were hoping to be cast out, but we knew even the cast outs were dead before they got out of the forest. But we stood a chance as a cast out. We could at least try to run. The hustle and bustle were loud as we entered the square. Technically, I shouldn't even be put up yet, but because Abby was already 18 and had shifted, and since I was only 2 months out from my 18th birthday, the Alpha decided to deal with me today since I would be the last rogue orphan living in the orphanage. I was grateful, though. I could stand up on the podium with my best friend and have someone to die with. It made it seem less lonely. I could accept my fate as long as she was beside me. People stepped away from us as we entered, giving us disgusted looks. Rogues had a particular scent to pack wolves, alerting them to intruders, and that's how they looked at us, unwelcoming. Abby squeezed my fingers tighter, people watching as we made our way to the stage and took our seats next to it. Townspeople stared at us, glancing around while waiting anxiously for the Alpha. This part of town was lovely. It had fruit stalls in the square, homemade crafts and goods, stores lining the sides, making it into the town square. And it was always bustling with shoppers and people just wanting to hang out and talk. It was also where all social gatherings were held. Not that Abby and I were allowed to attend those reserved for pack members only. Silence falls over the crowd, and they take their seats. Usually, the town square was an open space, but someone had lined rows of chairs for people, some still standing around when I heard car doors in the distance before Alpha Dean walked down the aisle between the chairs. He wore only a singlet showing off his tattooed arms and a pair of shorts. He was in his 30s and only took over from his father a few years ago. He was cruel, and since he took over, no rogue has lived, so we knew we were doomed. I swallow as he approaches. He sneers at us before walking up the steps and addressing the crowd. He wasn't bad-looking, but he was cruel, making him unappealing. He was also arrogant. He slapped me for accidentally stepping in his path the last time I saw him. It was humiliating. I was sent to get milk with Abby and was carrying the crate of milk and turned, bumping into him. I dropped the box, and before I could even apologize, his hand connected with my face.
Full story is available at novelpalace.com. Click the link in the comment section to get it free.